What's up guys, this is Shambles11 and welcome to Never Alone on the good old Xbox One. Now, I haven't been doing a lot of new reviews recently because I have been attempting to clear my massive pile of shame. So many titles that I've bought, got sat in the back catalogue and I haven't played, so I've started clearing them. And I thought people wouldn't want to see that, but then I thought, well hang on, if I haven't played them, there may still be others out there who haven't played them. So here we go. To show how far behind I am, this originally came out in November 2014 and is essentially a side-scrolling 2D platformer. That's it. Doesn't sound exciting, does it? But what makes it unique is basically this is a story all about Nuna and Fox. You can play co-op, as you can see. One of you plays as one character, one as the other, or you can just do it on your own. You just press Y to switch characters. But this is basically set in the Alaskan kind of blizzard. You play Nuna, who is from the Inupiat, who is an Alaskan native, and this is a story that was passed down. Now, the guys who made this game, Upper One Games, they actually got together with over 40 elders, storytellers, and various community members to bring this story to us. And of course, you know, the game has been fleshed out based upon that. And basically, we set out to find the source of this eternal blizzard that threatens not only the tribe but everyone's lives, including our own. And as you can see, whilst we are being chased by a rather scary bear, we find this lovely fox, this snow fox, who comes to save the day and is ever so brave and takes on the polar bear. And this is where the kind of puzzle element sort of kicks in. The story grows nicely. There's some pretty scary people along the way, and we essentially meet our only relative who we see, who gives us this bowler weapon. And this horrible man who threatens to kill us all wants the bowler, so we're running away from him. And he really poses as one of the main bosses, and he'll chase you a few times. But thankfully, not only are we pretty agile and can jump pretty well, we have Fox, of course, to help us get through all the scary parts. The game itself is relatively short. You could probably sit through this in one sitting and do it all. You're looking at about 4 or 5 hours. The only thing to collect are basically owls. And the owls unlock various new features and content, which we'll have a quick look at in a minute. They're all pretty simple, straightforward to find. Quite a few of them you'll just walk into. There's a few you can miss, but there is a chapter select, so it's not too bad if you do miss them. And of course, by now there are a ton of guides and some very good ones online to help us find them. Various YouTube videos, but in honesty, just the written text alone, it's pretty straightforward. It's not too complicated a game. What's nice is at the end of each kind of chapter, each section, we do get these nice little narratives just to help the story along. So as you can see, these are the cultural insights that you collect. There are 24 to get in total. I have unlocked them all now. And they're pretty cool. They just sort of open up these little videos. Some of them you get like this are archive footage. And it kind of takes from various people's views and opinions from the tribe themselves, and it's pretty fascinating actually, and pretty interesting, and I actually would recommend watching some of them. On a quiet Sunday, you can pick this up. It's a pretty leisurely game, pretty comfortable to play, fairly easy, 1000G in all honesty, but it's nice to kind of open our eyes to this new culture, and I think all credit goes to the development team for doing that so successfully, I feel. Now, as the game develops, various things happen. Essentially, Nuna is the strong one, and Fox is the agile one. But Fox can also, as we hurl Nuna to her death, no, she's okay. Fox can also affect the spirit world, hence these weird kind of glowing creatures who are no threats. They are friends, and wherever Fox basically is, the spirits follow. Trying to keep relatively spoiler free as things go on, kind of Fox's situation develops, shall we say, and Fox is a little bit more free to roam around on his own. But again, this is kind of a nice puzzle element, as Fox can move various objects out of the way, especially towards the end of the game. We have a few chases, as we're actually literally chased the entire way back through the game back to our village, and we'll need Fox to move various tree branches out of the way, help us clamber over some rocks, and that's it really. Never alone. Or is it? Because I picked this up as the bundle. This is the Artic Collection. This is Foxtales. Foxtales is the DLC. Again, pretty short. I mean, I think I got through this in about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Slightly different set of puzzles here. The story is basically there is a huge, great big mouse who is living in this lake and threatens the entire tribe. And there's a lot more using Fox's abilities to influence the spirits. A lot more water sections to kind of, navigate the puzzles. There's only really 3 stages. Now, this game is absolutely beautiful. I do recommend it. I have thoroughly enjoyed it, but it's not without its faults. There have been quite a few times where I've got stuck, where I've glitched, where we're doing a chase scene and the AI-controlled second player just is a bit too slow and falls to your death because it's not your fault. Thankfully, the checkpoints aren't too bad. Really there's no excuse for being, just to walk through various walls and get stuck in them, but that's pretty minor gripes. I would give this one a solid 4 out of 5. It's by no means perfect, but there's a certain charm to it. It's certainly good looking enough, and like I say, it's a thoroughly enjoyable way to while away a weekend, or if you're really quite determined, I suppose you could blitz this all in one day. So there we go. This is Never Alone. You can try and pronounce that. That is the proper Inupiat way of saying Never Alone. I hope this has been useful. If you've enjoyed this, please do give me a little thumbs up. Check out some of my other videos. Come find me on Twitter at Shambles11. Thank you ever so much for watching. Until next time.